Okay, this is a video on how to install pine needles in bed areas. Okay, first of all, you're just going to draw off um, the all the perimeter areas around the house. So draw the house, um, mulch bed areas, or where you will install the pine needles. Um, Label each of these things in the property. So the driveways, the sidewalks, the grass areas, just that way you know when you go back out to install. That way you'll know what areas you're going to install on. And then you're going to actually square off each of these areas that you will lay the pine needles and label them 1 through 10 or 12 or however many sections you have. After you label those areas, walk off each area. So walk length times width. I just use my feet end to end because my foot is about a foot long. Then I'm going to, in the labeled category, I'm going to put the dimensions of each area that I walk off. So again, you walk the length times the width of each section. Just make sure you do a good job sectioning off. I just try to square things off. If there's like a circular area that I'm measuring, I just walk, length times width, and just measure it that way and just square it, even if it might be oval or a circle. So you're just going to walk the dimensions off and then put those dimensions in each given category as I'm doing here. And then once you have walked off the dimensions and you have labeled the categories and put each dimension in the category, then what we're going to do is actually take these dimensions that I'm putting in here, and we're going to go over to the mulch calculator, or I'm sorry, the pine needle install calculator, and we're going to take the sections that we have labeled, and you'll see in the calculator how we actually can punch in those dimensions in each section, and it will actually tell us how many pine needle bales we'll need in each section. It will actually total the job, so we know how many to buy and also how many to put in each section. So once you use this sheet to mark off everything, keep this sheet for the actual install, and then when you go out to the property, you'll actually know how to install them. So this is how to measure for the pine needle installation.